All right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the Punk Rock Review. It's kind of like an artist spotlight video. You know what I'm saying? I'm not spotlighting some unknown band or anything, but over here on the Punk Rock Review, we love Rancid. I love Rancid. They're my favorite band of all time. I'm even wearing their hat right now. I didn't even realize that until I looked on the screen. 10 years ago. Literally, October 27th, 2014, so 10 years ago yesterday, they released Honor Is All We Know. It's an album that I was in the middle of getting my life together and getting clean, so I missed the release of it. So it's kind of one that's a little more important to me than maybe some other folks based on when I discovered it and like how I felt when I realized that I'd missed an album that they had released, and I was very upset with myself for that, but whatever. This is later stage Rancid. Some people love this stuff, myself. Some people don't really like it as much as they do Out Come the Wolves stuff. It's all subjective. All I want to do is celebrate this record. If you're here to talk about it and you want to be positive and cool, please come join us. If you want to come in here and be negative and be rude or whatever, then please don't join this stream. That's not what it's for. So, have your opinions, but if you're not going to be respectful, keep them to yourself. Anyways. Please like the video. Check us out in the chat, all that stuff if you're here. Without further ado, let me 1 second here real quick. I want to look up all the song titles. All right. So we're going to start out with Back Where I Belong, and then it goes into Raise Your Fist, and then Collision Course. We got a few really great songs right off the bat, so let's get it started. I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. But I'm standing in the rain, and I can't know what to blame, and it's all the fucking same. And I'm through down again, and I won't be living in pain, and I'll be catching the next train, and this hell is heading late, and let's get that torn again. Well, you won't see us coming till we're already gone. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. Well, I'm sticking to the plan, and it's the river of the dam, and I'm standing here in the set, and I know right who I am. When I live on the land, when I say oh man, and it's always just a step, and you're coming back again. Well, you won't see us coming till we're already gone. I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. It's a long way home. I'm back. Man, back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. I've been gone way too long, and I'm back where I belong. Man, that's a great song. I understand that a band with a discography that includes And Out Come the Wolves, Let's Go, Life Won't Wait, that Indestructible even, that maybe this album, I say, wouldn't be considered a classic like those to some people. But if you just remove the fact that those albums exist and look at this as like a solo record and like, what is this, quality or not quality? I really love this album, man. Like, I don't know where I place it on my list of like, ranking their albums. It doesn't matter because any Rancid record, in my opinion, will be better than a lot of other stuff that I'd be able to hear out there. But I don't understand the negativity that I hear about some of these later records. It's wild, man. But what's up, JJ? All right, next song up is "Raise Your Fist." Also a little funny thing is that back where I belong, when I first heard it, like I said earlier, I hadn't been listening to music much. I was getting my life together. I was getting clean, and I had kind of like dipped out of the scene for like a good 5, 6, 7 years, right? Like a long time. And when I heard this song, it got me emotional because I was like starting to get back into music and going to shows again. And I was like, whoa, what a weird title, what a weird subject matter for me to hear without realizing that I was going to hear it. Like it wasn't planned. I just kind of got into it. But I like the vocals on this record. I like the production. They've always got production that I like for the most part. But, Nick Gordo, what's up, dude? Let's go to Raise Your Fist. Let's go. There we go. Got that one that time. What's up, Autumn? How you doing? Well, it's in the title of the video. We are celebrating 10 years of Rancid. Honor is all we know. It came out 10 years ago yesterday. Yesterday, I talked about it for just a second on the live stream and played a couple songs off of it. But today, I wanted to do a stream just revisiting the whole album front to back, talking about it, discussing the lyrical content, the quality of the record, the quality of the songs, which ones you like, what you don't like. Just whatever, man. It's, just another day in the life of the punk rock review. I remember one of the things I heard a lot back when when I discovered this record and I started talking about it, was they didn't like the vocals on it. And I remember thinking that was odd, but I've spent a lot of time with this record over the years now, and I can hear what people had talked about in that song specifically, because if you think about it, it had been 5 years since Let the Dominoes Fall came out. And 5 years is a long time. And to my recollection, there wasn't a lot going on with these guys within that 5 year span, right? I think their voices just weren't in practice. I could be wrong, but that's what I think is like they just weren't like being used enough. Lars sounds pretty good there, but Tim sounds like he maybe had like stressed out his vocal cords a little bit. But I still like it. It's fine to me, but I do hear what some people might complain about now. It's interesting. But yeah, man, I love this record quite a bit. The next song though, Collision Course. This is one. See, I'm looking at the song, like the number of streams per track. The first half of the album's got like a lot. Collision Course is the, well, I don't know. Back Where I Belong's got 2.4 million. Collision Course has 2.62. But Evil's My Friend has almost 4 million streams. And then Honors All We Know has over 3. So like this little collection of 3 tracks here, Collision Course, Evil Is My Friend, Honors All We Know. I think they did a music video thing where they packaged all 3 of those maybe. I might be wrong about that, but I think they might have done that. That would lead me to believe that that is part of the reason why these 3 songs have so many more views or streams, whatever you want to call it, than the others. But I mean, Evil's My Friend is like a classic Rancid ska song, so let's get on with Collision Course first, of course. But yeah. The Raise Your Fist, also very good lyrical content. I really enjoy Rancid's lyrics. They're much more political than, if you just look at them from the top layer, you're like, okay, yeah, street punk band kind of. And then you like peel back a layer and you just start to hear the, you know, broad swaths of like political commentary throughout their songs. It's interesting. The older I get, the more I learn about the world, the more I understand their lyrics. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, let's keep it pushing. We got Collision Course. Let's go. Oh, also, thank you to my Patreon members. If you want to check out my Patreon, go for it. It's linked in the description. There's a exclusive Patreon Discord, but you also get like early content, exclusive content, a little bit of those. Not a ton, okay, but there is some. A lot more early content than exclusive. But whenever a video gets completely blocked, it goes straight on to my Patreon. And then I get a lot of podcasting that I put up early. As an example, tonight I'm putting up one from the band Ruffians from Canada. It doesn't go live till Wednesday. So, one more thing I was going to say. I can't remember. Anyways, Collision Course. Let's go.
Did I mention to you about my punk rock radio? Was gonna play on my pushing up stereo. Chance supported by the fiddle right. The corner speaker cover blasted on the reggae on the night. Oh, Jam 69 ropes reggae on my table with the 45 record down. The turntable with the door take kicking man. Took away with those horns of a run and let the song begin. Singing, we're on a mission. Got no remorse. 100 miles an hour. Collision course. Grab a glow of the light on my radio dial. 4 better beats from the record file. I drop the needle, watch the credence up while I'm playing Batman at the record shop. Deep in the night, in the chaos storms, my rhythm gets driven by the beat of the drums. 45, 33 RPM. Hey, Mr. DJ, let us say, check it. We're on a mission. Got no remorse. 100 miles an hour. Collision course. We're on a mission. Got no remorse. 100 miles an hour. Hey, we're on a mission. Got no remorse. 100 miles an hour. Collision course.
Man, my apologies. I had an email from something for like my label, and I was like, oh, I started reading it and got distracted because, you know, that's what I do. There we go. Okay. Okay, Autumn says, I don't know much about Rancid. I have And Out Come the Wolves on CD and listen to it occasionally, but elsewise, I don't really know their music. Oh, that's cool. I say you do a deep dive. Start with their first record and just work your way through their discography. And then, you'll like a lot of it, I would imagine. If you like Out Come the Wolves, you'll like most of their music. It's all quality. S7 says, appreciate you flying the flag of real rock and roll. Bro, I try, dude. Autumn says, I think overly political music. Oh, yeah, JJ said political without being obnoxious about it. I agree with that. Autumn replied, said, I think overtly political music can be really good, but it's hard to straddle and is definitely done better subtly and carefully, usually. Also depends on the style. I agree with that. And what exactly it's commentating on, because sometimes being subtle can make it seem like you're being dodgy and overtly cautious. Yeah, but generally speaking, having a broad political stance is much, it lasts longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have, like, really, like, pointed political commentary, like, as an example, NoFX did a bunch of stuff about Bush, and all that stuff's really dated now. Rancid didn't really quite do that, so, Beautiful Planet, what's up, buddy? S7 says Matt Freeman is low-key S-tier bass. No, bro, low-key? No, Matt Freeman is like super obviously S-tier bass playing. That song that we just heard, Collision Course, was classic Rancid storytelling, and I freaking love that song. It felt to me, though, like a combination of like 2000 era Rancid and Out Come the Wolves, like kind of mixed, which I like. If I was going to have 2000 stuff, I've kind of notoriously been not a fan of that album. I think that there are some small, subtle changes they could have made that I'd really appreciate it more. But whatever, who cares, man? Dude, 10 albums and there's only one that I have any problems with. Like, come on, bro. That's crazy. Tim being Joe Strummer for 30 years. Yeah, I guess. I know a little bit about Tim that makes me not agree with that quite all the way. But yeah, kind of. But yeah, similar. Very, very similar. Yeah, I agree. My only thing is it's very dependent. Also, starting to type them in to be a hard time to... Oh, it's all right. Yeah, I guess. I don't think it's very dependent at all. Speaking specifically about music, because if you make a very, very direct point in your song, the moment that point is no longer in the public eye or relevant, then your song becomes irrelevant. But if you paint your political music with large swaths and you have like a very obvious political stance, but it's not geared towards one date or one time, one person, one event, but it is still a declaration of your feelings, your behaviors, your expectations, then it stays relevant forever. That's my opinion. That's why I think that when you have an album that has songs on it that declare war against one event in, let's say, a decade, dude, in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, that song becomes forgotten. And or it becomes corny and silly, right? And I'm not talking about NoFX's War and Terrorism here. I'm just speaking in general. But I just was saying that because I referenced that album earlier because they did a lot of stuff, But yeah, man, if you have like a super specific thing you're targeting, then as soon as that thing is either defeated or irrelevant, then your music becomes irrelevant. But yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, JJ. Like exactly the words I used. But I love that album still. But there is a lot of it that's in the 80s, every punk band saying negative about Reagan, it was required. Yeah, and now all those songs are pretty... Well, I don't know. Reagan in general stood for something, and I believe that Bush and Trump stand for similar things, so you could still take some of that stuff and it could represent today, okay? So there's exceptions to every rule, but in general, it's smarter, in my opinion. And also, in the 80s, it was the first time they were doing it. Early 80s, bro, they weren't 6 generations into punk yet. All right, let's go on to the next track. This one is Evil Is My Friend. It's got almost 4 million streams on Spotify for a punk song. That's incredible. Or ska song, whatever. This is one of my favorite tracks on the whole album.
Crime epidemic, never going down. Unsympathetic, put you underground. Systematic, survival in the town. Only if you let it, gonna track you down. Evil's my friend. Evil's my friend again. Evil's my friend.
Man, these dudes know how to make you want to dance around, huh? So, JJ says American Idiot was specific to Bush, but not too specific to still be relevant. I mean, I think that is pretty. When I hear American Idiot, all I think about is like 2004, bro. Like I don't even. I think I can't stand that record personally. Autumn says absolutely, though I'd say Trump and the current Republican apparatus is actually very removed from Reagan. It's reactionary for the sake of being reactionary rather than motivator for voters. I guess, yeah. I think you missed my point, but sure. There's parallels with all three of those. Was my point that you could use the music from past generations to represent the fight against the Republican Party, that kind of thinking, conservatism, that kind of thing. Chicka 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 skank it up, very for sure. This is a good album, a lot of solid ones in 13 for 14. Oh, 13, 14, like years 2013, 14 for sure. Also, a lot of dead years in that decade for punk rock. Honor Is All We Know, title track coming up next, folks. This one's got over 3 million views or streams as well. Shit, sorry. Oh, you know what? Y'all might be able to hear this actually. Ooh, much better quality too. Hold on. I think I'm gonna use Spotify. No, you're good, Autumn. I'm not tripping. I'm having a great conversation with you. No worries, dude. I've gotten to know you fairly well talking to you the last few weeks.
Change a goddamn thing, hold your head up high. When the hard times come, we have the strength to defy. Believe in yourself, let the owl leave the ball. Honor is among us, honor is all we know.
Oh, snapola. Ah! Yeah, S7 says, I love how they wear the Clash like a badge of honor. I don't understand that. I've never understood that. Like, outside Tim's, like gurgly, like, slurred vocals, I've never felt like they were super similar to the Clash. Like, the Clash had a couple of reggae songs, and the Rancid plays some ska music, but, like, outside of, like, that, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not... I'm not saying that I don't agree. I don't understand it necessarily, I guess is the right, but yeah. Oh, George, you missed probably the best live stream we've had in a long, long time. But what's up? How you doing, buddy? I just think as opposed to other classic punk bands, Rancid takes more from the Clash than others. Sure, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I just don't understand, like I don't hear them in Rancid very much. Outside of Tim's vocal performances, I hear a little bit of that, but maybe that's what it is his vocals are just so strongly represented. I don't know, but whatever. No, I don't. S7. No, I literally just said that. Like, no, I don't. No, definitely not the third album. No, definitely not. Next song, A Power Inside.
Cause it's already here. You look into an honest man's eyes now. Oh, the only thing you're gonna see is fear. There's a power in union, there's a power inside. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power in union, there's a power inside. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power inside every man alive. You know what it's like to be alone now. To have a friend. Some big buildings are gonna fall now, baby, but the union's gonna be here all the way to the end. There's a power in union, there's a power inside. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power in union, there's a power inside. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power in union, there's a power inside. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power in union, there's a power inside. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power inside every man alive. There's a power inside every man alive.
This song is White Rice. I mean, I guess I don't agree with that. Whatever though. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. So give me like 5 to 10 Clash songs. I'm gonna write them down here. Like, from whatever, their whole discography. Give me 5 to 10 songs. And this includes everybody on here. Just all y'all guys, give me some songs that you think Rancid sounds either similar like or that would represent Rancid style of music with Clash songs. Just so I can hear what you're saying. Because, you know, I don't care. I just never understood the comparison. So, I would rather just not have to argue about it. So let me hear the songs that you think strongly sound in the same style that Rancid plays. So that I can hear it and then go, ah, got it. Because I'd rather do that than argue. I'm not a big Clash fan, so, you know. Autumn says, lovely, I've been getting into the Clash the last 2 weeks, and legitimately a few of the songs are starting to convince me to learn bass. I already have access to one. They're pretty good in my opinion. No, they're objectively good, but I got into the Clash by listening to like their third and fourth record, and those are like objectively their worst records for a punk rocker, in my opinion. So I didn't like them. I was like, ugh, and I just never went back. Like, as a matter of fact, I didn't even hear their first album until like 6 months ago because I didn't realize it was their first record because I didn't like them. So, like, I didn't go back into it. It's a whole thing. People got real mad at me about it. So, next song, In the Streets, let's go. Look, and I don't claim to be some kind of authority on punk or anything like that, bro. I'm just a big-ass fan, been into this stuff my whole life. So, like, that's where I stand on this stuff. I'm just a punk rock guy. That's it. I don't have any authority on anything. I don't know everything. I don't claim to. This is just my community. So, like, you know, some people like that, some people don't. I love Rancid. Doesn't mean I have to like the Clash. I like them okay now. I like their first record has actually grown on me quite a bit. But, and I need to listen to their second. Second one's giving them enough rope, I believe, right? I can't remember. I might be wrong. And look, dude, I my opinion on this is very unpopular. Like, that's not, I'm just having a conversation about it. I genuinely don't really care enough to think about it past the point of, like, once we hit stop on this recording, I'm going to be like, whatever, I'm not going to think about it again. And unless I get a list of songs from you guys.
Quit staying with the wild grid. Ain't no future in the world you're in. You'll leave my heart broken 1,000 times again. Quit staying with the wild grid. Ain't no future in the world you're in. You'll leave my heart broken 1,000 times again. The cops will come out when the sun goes down. From dawn to mask while the dead rob the town. When the corpses walk, they don't make a sound, cause the baddest of the bad are coming around. The street is wicked and it's wild and it's free, yeah. Cocky trickle from the hill to seas, you know. It's the top man where you wanna be. Well, it's a long way to go and it's a one-way street. Christine with the wild grin. Ain't no future in the world you're in. You'll leave my heart broken 1,000 times again. You ain't got nothing when you're born to lose. You're all filled up with the pills and the booze. Standing on the street corner singing the blues. The end of the world is the path you choose. The city's hot but you're caught in it alone. And the city block is another war zone. And the city kids, man, they ain't got no home. And they ain't made of brick, then you're all made stone. Christine with the wild grin. Ain't no future in the world you're in. You'll leave my heart broken 1,000 times again. Christine with the wild grin. Ain't no future in the world you're in. You'll leave my heart broken 1,000 times again. Sing it!
Man, that song is really good. It's funny because when I see the song titles, I think, man, do I like that song a lot? And then I hear it and go, yeah, okay. This whole record is so good. 7 songs, 7 wins, in my opinion. And here's the thing. Rancid says that they're inspired by The Clash. I don't doubt that even a little bit. I'm inspired by Rancid, but if I started a band, we wouldn't sound like Rancid. But they'd be my biggest inspiration. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can be inspired by someone and not sound like them. You know, my biggest inspiration, like, artistically, is Tim Armstrong, and I mimic his art quite a bit visually, but like audibly, like I wouldn't sing like him. I might sound more like Lars and the Bastards if I had to sound like anything remotely rancid, rather. Ramones, Clash, etc., and in their own way, Rancid made themselves as iconic sound-wise. Yeah, I think there's just as much. There's Ramones core, there's Rancid core, there's, you know, I think that Rancid's got a bigger influence on music at this point. This is going to piss so many people off, than The Clash, because The Clash had less music out there. That's actually not the right statement. They influence people more now, I guess, is the right way to say it. But, like, obviously, bands from, like, the 90s would be influenced by The Clash. So, that was a stupid thing to say. I don't. What I meant, I'm not really translating very well to words, what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's what I did say, that Tim's voice and his, like, delivery is what I thought of that sounded a little bit like The Clash. Other than that, I don't hear it. But that, I mean, whatever. I'd like to really move away from this topic at this point because I don't want to start arguing about it. But George says, song suggestion is All the Young Punks from Give 'Em Enough Rope. Anybody else have another one? I'll take a few. I want to hear because I'm not saying this to argue. Like, it was just my opinion because I saw a comment that referenced it, right? So I want to hear it. I want to hear y'all's opinions on what song so that I can go and reference that, so that maybe I can have another conversation about it or make a video about it or something. Like the 10 Clash songs that best represent Rancid's songwriting. I don't know. Rancid. I hear The Clash in these Rancid songs, and I'll have like a few Rancid tracks and a few Clash tracks and be like, see, this is where I hear the sound. I just don't have that yet. So, but part of it's because I'm not a big Clash fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I dislike them at this point. I don't care at this point. I used to dislike them because I only heard those 2 records, and those 2 records are not stuff I like. And I've even tried listening to them recently, and I just can't get into it. But speaking of London Calling and Combat Rock, by the way. Face Up, next track, let's go. This is a short one.
Well, it's just another day, getting into trouble, chasing off the booze with another bottle. Well, I went into a bar, looking for some quiet. I said the wrong thing and it turned into a to wake a face up. Hey, good, face good, face good. I'm lucky to wake a face up. Yeah. Well, I woke up sober with an angel on my shoulder. Another day living, another day older. Didn't think I was gonna make it ever this far. Tell my story through the voice and guitar. Hey, good, face good, face good. I'm lucky to wake a face up. Hey, good, face good, face good. I'm lucky to wake a face up, face up. I'm lucky to wake a face up. Hey, good, face good, face good. I'm lucky to wake a face up, face up.
So that song has like 160K more streams than the ones that surround it. I find that pretty interesting. I love the guitar licks on that. Lars Fredriksson is such a great guitar player. And Tim is an amazing songwriter. I've made a whole video about that. I love his songwriting. Already Dead. Coming up next. Let's go.
Well, I trick from Yahweh's storms and I'm down on the devil's cell. Well, I'm the blessed son of Christ and I'll see you all in hell. 'Cause I'm already dead. 'Cause I'm already dead. Look out! Well, I've been to hell and back 1,000,000 times. And the hurricane came and washed all away the sounds. And God and Satan both held my hand. They said, stay with us till you understand. 'Cause I'm already dead. 'Cause I'm already dead. Well, my mother was a horse, she was blind, deaf, and dumb. Well, if you look at me cross, well, you're gonna feel my gun. You see, I lie, cheat, and steal, and I'll break your fucking neck. And you'll curse out my name when you take your last breath. Yeah. 'Cause I'm already dead. 'Cause I'm already dead. 'Cause I'm already dead. 'Cause I'm
That song reminds me of one off of the new record. I don't see them. Hold on. I genuinely didn't see your recommendations. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see your recommendations anywhere. What in the world? Hold on. Here. I just changed it because it wasn't giving me all the stuff, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see yeah, read just, I guess do like 2 or 3 at a time because I don't see them anywhere. So my apologies. I wasn't trying to be rude. I genuinely didn't see what you were talking about. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why they're not there. Anyways, if you retype them at, like, you know, where I can understand what you're saying, then I'll absolutely take your recommendations and then go and make a video out of it for sure. Next song is called Diabolical.
Whoa! gives an opinion, the other man takes offense. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. Diabolical dance. Diabolical dance. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. Come on. Told his friends and family it's way too hard to stand. If I stay any longer, policemen gon' put me away. Well, and he took that train to Florida. That place was cold as hell. Even though it was summertime, he froze in Dade County jail. One man gives an opinion, the other man takes offense. And when it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. Diabolical dance, diabolical dance. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. Let's do it. Well, it starts with a disagreement. Well, and he should have walked away. You see, and he's been this many times, he knows how this gon' play. Well, his blood is up and he raised his fist and he'll convince yourself of your righteousness, even though they can't get it go. And it won't sell on the finance show. One man gives an opinion, the other man takes offense. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. Diabolical dance. Diabolical dance. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. Come on. Gives an opinion, the other man takes offense. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. Diabolical dance. Diabolical dance. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance. When it comes to violence, it's a diabolical dance.
Bro, this album is really good, man. What's up, dude? Hi from Argentina? That's amazing. Well, hi, how are you? Romina? I hope I said it right. Romina Perez, welcome to the show. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you're a fan of Rancid. S7, bro, I'm like legit. Like, what's going on? Are you going to give me the song titles or no? Shoot me a DM on Instagram if you need to. But I would like to list, man. I want to be able to do that video. Or at least listen to the songs. I'm beginning to think, but never mind. Whatever, man. It's fine. If you don't want to do it again, it's cool. I don't really care because I'm not a big fan of that band anyways. But I would do it if you want to do it. If you want to send me the list. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, these songs I do know, and I'm just not understanding where... I have to listen to them through the lens of Rancid, I guess. So he's got White Riot, I'm So Bored... with the USA, Jail Guitar Doors. That one I'm not familiar with. I'm gonna make a little playlist. Excuse me, a little playlist of these songs. What did I do? I wrote the wrong stuff down there. There we go. I can't write it all. You don't do socials, man. I wish I was that cool. Ugh, London Calling. I hate that record. Safe European Home. But there are songs off of all the records that I'm sure I would like isolated. just as a piece of. I got it too young. I wish I'd have gotten into their music much later. I would probably love that band. So anybody that's new to the stream right now, I'm asking for specific Clash songs that you hear Rancid in or whatever. Like if you hear what like so if you're a fan of Rancid, like what are some specific Clash songs that you can go, yeah, they reference that song in their music. I want to hear these. I want like 5 to 10 songs. I've got a handful of them down here. I'm gonna listen to them, and I might make a whole video out of this. Because you know, I've never been a big Clash fan, but I'm trying to. I appreciate them for what they've done. I just never got into them at an early age. So it's a whole story. I'm not going to get into it again, but it's not a disrespect thing. I don't really. That's not where I'm going with this. But I would love to be able to go back and listen to some of these specific songs and then understand it, and then maybe go into a deeper. Tommy Gunn and Julie's been working for the Drug Squad. I mean, we're going to end up with their whole discography here, and then that would just make my point valid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but whatever. I'm still writing it all down. All right, let's listen to the next song while I'm writing this stuff down. Malfunction. Let's go. Love this song.
Well, if you don't see me coming, then I walk on by. Well, let it be a warning that you're all gonna die. And if you think that it's coming, well, you bet think you can. Well, the Grand Reaper calls me, get in the air. Too many days against you, man, ain't none of them nice. You better take caution and heed my advice. Major malfunction, assured destruction. Major malfunction, assured destruction. Oh, well, you think you know the answer that you ain't right. Well, my brain is overloaded and I'm ready to fight. Well, is there anything left? Well, you're already gone. Violence is my bag, justice is my bond. Man, too many things against you, man, ain't none of them nice. You better take caution and heed my advice. Oh, major malfunction, assured destruction. Major malfunction, assured destruction. I know you're rocking, now I'm through with you. And you know my target's locked and my aim is true. And I said my piece and I got no time. Well, I've seen it all, this is my final line. Too many things against you, man, ain't none of them nice. You better take caution and heed my advice. Major malfunction, assured destruction. Major malfunction, assured destruction.
Thank you, S7. That's a very nice thing to say. I appreciate that. I work very hard on this channel. You know what I was thinking? I do have a way. You're very welcome, Derek. I got you, bro. If there's something I can do for you, what was that? Did y'all hear that, or was that just me? Well, that was weird. Anyways, one thing that I can agree with on the Clash Rancid comparisons is that I've always thought that the comparisons weren't necessarily... What's up, baby? Dude, do y'all hear that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyways, I thought Autumn says wanting to like something but not getting it is such a particularly frustrating mood. Yes. Oh, it's Messenger. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, it's really annoying, dude. Like, because I want to love that band. Why would I not want to love that band? Everybody loves that band. So, like, the fact that I just don't get it, I'm like, it makes me want to pull my damn hair out. But, yeah, so it would be really rad to be able to, like, finally have it go click. Because I've had friends that felt the same way. They didn't like them, and then all of a sudden it clicked. And I'm like, dude, I'm just waiting for that click, and I haven't had it yet. So, this is out of respect for the band, not. But I've always thought that the comparisons weren't, like, sonically, like, for their sound. Outside of Tim Armstrong, I always thought that the comparisons to the Clash were because of Tim's vocals and the fact that they were both really eclectic punk bands. But people are like, no, they sound like the Clash, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I just don't hear it. So, wait, what? The Clash song "Clamp Down" reminds me of the international virus scam of 2020. Well, I had that virus and it almost killed me, and I did lose a friend from it. So you call it whatever you want, but that shit was scary, bro. I almost died from coronavirus, man. So say whatever you want about it, but I'm not, you know. Do I think there was some scam involved? Of course. Yes, I do. Absolutely. The government, I do not trust them. But I almost died, and my friend Scott did die. So I don't want to talk about it too much because I'll start getting all emotional. But yeah, sorry. I just take that kind of thing, like little silly stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. People that are like overtly like just so into like, no, they lied to us. It wasn't even real. It just doesn't make any sense, bro. I could tell you it was real. I lived it. I feel like you probably did too. But anyways, I'm gonna write that one down as well, just in case. But I'm not gonna really put that one in reference to the Rancid thing. I just want to hear what you're talking about. All right, now we're through with you. Next song, let's go.
You drew blood with the wrong crew. Now we're through with you. You drew blood with the wrong crew. Now we're through with you. Do you remember? Yeah. Yesterday we stood side by side. We were once so close, man. Now in our back, your night lies. You drew blood with the wrong crew. Now we're through with you. You drew blood with the wrong crew. Now we're through with you. Is this what you wanted? Oh, you better expect a bit. You wanted a war now? Yeah, revenge so sweet. You drew blood with the wrong crew. Now we're through with you. You drew blood with the wrong crew. Now we're through with you. Yeah, now we're through with you. Now we're through with you. Go! You drew blood with the wrong crew. 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 Take it. You drew blood with the wrong crew. You drew blood with the wrong crew. You drew blood with the wrong crew. You drew blood with the wrong crew.
So that's the only song on the record thus far that I don't like absolutely love. It's not like a bad song, but all the other songs I genuinely really like, and that one's like, that's pretty good. If it came on like anywhere, I'd be like, yeah, because I know the words, so I'd sing along with it and stuff. But yeah. All right, next song, Everybody's Suffering. I think this is a ska song too. I really like this one if I'm not mistaken.
What a depression! What a depression! What a depression upon this land. Everywhere you go in, people never suffer.
Damn. 10 years and we're still all suffering. That's an example of a song that is still relevant 10 years later. So, I have never once denied that Lars, Tim, and Matt would say that The Clash influenced them. That would be weird. But that doesn't mean, like fucking, I'm from the late 1900s, right? That's funny. You know, influenced by and sound like aren't the same thing, which is my whole point. You know what I'm saying? Influenced by, sure, I would. Yeah, Tim vocally, absolutely, obviously, right? Songwriting, maybe a little bit, but that doesn't mean they sound like them a lot. You know, I could be influenced by Robert Eggers and then go make a horror movie that is not a slow burn, you know, psychological, beautifully made film, but I'm inspired by that and I'm influenced by that, but I go make something that's wholly my own. That was my point. But, you know. Next song, Gravedigger. I think this is a Matt song. I'm not sure. I can't remember. This has been a fun conversation, by the way, and I've got some homework to do. So if I get around to making that video, S7, you know what? I'm writing your little name up there so I can say something about you in the comment in the video if I make it. All right, Gravedigger, let's go.
Your body feels alive when you slay another soul. You ain't got no heart, it's a black empty hole. Grave digger, dig it all the way down. Grave digger, dig it all the way down. Grave digger, dig it all the way down. Dig it all the way down to the underground. Dig it all the way down to the underground. Where you prey on the weak who are trying to survive. You jump on the backbone that's keeping you alive. Well, you're the master of your destiny, the whole prince of life. The sun in your face and malice in your eyes. Grave digger, dig it all the way down. Grave digger, dig it all the way down. Grave digger, dig it all the way down. Dig it all the way down to the underground. Dig it all the way down to the underground. Let's go.
Oh man, so that song is super rock and roll. It sounds like Motorhead a little bit. All right, Breakdown's up next. This album is almost over with. My goodness, time flies when you're having a good time, right? Something to Believe in a World Gone Mad and Turning Your Badge had the least amount of streams on this album, and I'm kind of curious as to why. I guess because they're at the very end of the album. What was the Japanese exclusive song on this record? Was there one? Oh, sorry. All right, I'll finish that in a second. Let me get this going. Breakdown. Let's go with this, and I'll look up that while I'm listening to this.
Wanna get 6 against 6, 7 against 7, 8 against 8. Break down the walls, young man. It ain't no good for you. Break down the walls, young man. It ain't no good for you. You took the look down, everything you had. Every day wasted, everything went bad. Systematically, dramatically, all so sad to tell you this so tragically. 1 against 1, 2 against 2, 3 against 3, 4 against 4, 5 against 5, 6 against 6, 7 against 7, 8 against 8. Now you're young, violent, lawful criminal. You better wise up or you'll end up in the cell. Break yourself or you'll waste yourself. If you wanna play around, yeah, in the underworld. Break down the walls, young man. It ain't no good for you. Break down the walls, young man. It ain't no good for you. 1 against 1, 2 against 2, 3 against 3, 4 against 4, 5 against 5, 6 against 6, 7 against 7, 8 against 8. Break down.
Yo, was there a whole EP that they released at this, I think? Hold on. Oh my goodness, there is a whole CD EP that came out with this in Japan. What in the world? That's crazy. Well, what songs are on it? Now I have to freaking find this and buy it. Dadgummit. That's a pain in the butt. Okay. No, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Dude, somebody help me out with this. What's up, Kim? I don't understand the lyrics. 1 against 1, 2 against 2, 3 against 3, 4 against 4, 5 against 5, all the way to 8. Like, I don't understand that, but I love it. Makes me happy. Something to believe in, a world gone mad. Let's go. We're wrapping this one up, dude.
Oh no, oh no, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh no, oh no, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. You get it, man, you got it, man. You don't belong. Goddamn scumbag won't last long. You want the good life, you are a spade man. Break your neck, man. Stay in check, man. When we come up from the gutters in the streets, we do remain. The rhythm and the fact we ain't here to entertain. Fix it with the violence.
So I think the last two songs might be Japanese exclusives, which is why they don't have as many streams on them, because they're like way low on the count. But that song is amazing. That's like one of my favorite songs on the whole record. And on the back, actually, on the LP that I have, Breakdown is the last song, but it also says it's a bonus song. So I don't know, man. That's really confusing. That song sounded like Bother to me. Like that, now that I'm understanding what that is, that's what that song sounds like to me. Whatever though. Last track, Turn In Your Badge. Let's go.
Turn your badge, 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 it's all over. Turn your badge, it's all over. Self-absorbed, self-appointed, ordinary, self-anointed, broke comes just like that. Ain't no voice that you wanna dance. Turn your badge, 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 it's all over. Turn your badge, it's all over. I want you to know that it's time to give up. Time for you to go and keep your mouth shut. Fuck you. That's right. Drugs is gold, fancy queen. More drugs is going to stay. Green areas, stranded evidence. Green areas, stranded evidence. Turn your back. 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 It's all over. Turn your back. It's all over. Turn your back. It's all over. Turn your back. It's all over.
Man, if I was to play a song for somebody who had never heard Rancid, it would have to be something off of Out Come the Wolves. Just because like that's a pretty good general idea of everything that they sound like. I'd probably play like Roots Radicals. Like if I had never heard Rancid, they're like, what's Rancid sound like? I'd go here and I'd let them hear Roots Radicals, and then maybe I'd let them hear like Radio or something like that. In my opinion, that's. But I mean, you're not wrong either. That's what you would introduce them with. This is what I would introduce them with. I'm trying to make sure that you don't think I'm saying like you're incorrect about something, because that's not how I'm trying to communicate. Okay. Also, what's up, Sam? How you doing, buddy? Man, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Oh, dude, that thing went blurry a lot. I'm sorry. I started moving my cursor off of there like a jerk. Man, Rancid. Honors All We Know. 10 years gone, dude. That is crazy, dude. Out of the entire record, though, it's wild. There's only one song that I don't like love, and that's Now We're Through With You. Everything else on this record, I genuinely like. I could put it on any mixtape. I could listen to it anytime. That's phenomenal that a record this late in their career can make me feel like this. Because I don't know if people remember, but I'm a big giant fan of Troublemaker. Like that's one of my favorite records by them. I wish I could play more Rancid songs on drums. I bet it's pretty difficult. They're great musicians, man. And you're not wrong about that, George. You're not wrong about that. Absolutely, Autumn. I'm glad you were here for it. That's awesome. What's y'all's take on all cap titles for songs and bands? Do you type it correctly every time, just like type it normally, or type it correctly the first time? Type it. No. I always do all caps for band stuff. You should go look at my YouTube channel. You'll see how I do it. Keep slamming the skins, not like Raul was doing last night, but slam them skins, buddy. Yeah, dude. I got a lot of stuff happening in the very near future, so you guys stay tuned, man. We got some really, really cool stuff going. I'm gonna do a Rancid and the Clash sonic sound comparison video, and see if I can come up with some stuff that y'all were talking about. And I'm gonna talk about the fact that I used to think that they were only talked about as similar due to the vocal styles and the fact that they were eclectic bands. I've never really heard like a sound that sounded the same to me, but I think I may be wrong about that, just straight up wrong. So that's cool. It makes for good content. It makes for good learning. Good learning. Learning is powerful. If you can learn, you can be a powerful individual. I give that album like a 9.75 out of 10. Like a 9.9 out of 10. It's such a good grade. 9.75 is a good grade because I think Tim's vocals were a little shot on it, but I still like them. And there's only one song that I don't really love on that record. So like 9.75 I think is an appropriate grade from my perspective. I'm a Rancid fanboy, so like, you know. Kim says throw some Op Ivy, and we're not talking Op Ivy right now. This is a very specific video for this this record. We're talking about this record today. I've done plenty of Op Ivy content over the years, and I will do more. So stay tuned, Kim. Come back for the live streams, and you will hear plenty of Operation Ivy. I promise you that, young lady. I say young lady. I don't know. You could be 73. I don't know. But yeah, I got to go make lunch, and I got a little bit more work to do. I've got to clean my bathroom. I've got to do the Ruffians Artist Spotlight. I'm doing that later today. And I got to work on a video. So I got a lot of work to do. Love you guys. Stay chill. Stay positive, man. World's in a weird place right now. So I love you guys. Hope you're having a great